of Rahul Gandhi now signing his nomination papers. Javed, take our viewers through the process. We'll soon see his asset declaration as well. We've got already the 2014 asset papers with us. Rahul Gandhi, will he be feeling somewhere कि डर गया मैं अमेठी से भाग गया? That has to be at some level. If he was confident of winning Amethi without any doubt, would he have gone to Wayanad?
Look, I've had occasion to speak to some of his closest advisors, and they say, you wait and see, we will do better than we did in 2014 in Amethi. So they believe this is not a...
No, but there is rhetoric and there is reality.
Yeah, so the
reality is that the RSS has built strong bases there. They never really contested Amethi seriously before 2014. This is the first time they contested.
Look, Rahul,
they brought his victory margin down.
The other reality is, I'm not so sure if they didn't really contest. The RSS has always tried. They put up Sanjay Singh. The RSS, the reality is that for the last 5 terms, it's the Congress which has been winning that seat. Okay? And the reality now is that between 2014 and now, Rahul Gandhi and his team have got their act together. Some of the mistakes that they had made earlier, they appear to have remedied that. All that we will only know on May 23rd.
But Javed, the fact is, when he was in office, he had the opportunity to lean in on the SP or the BSP before that to try and fix some of Amethi's problems. Now when people in Amethi, youngsters in Amethi have to decide where they want to vote, they have a very clear choice. The BJP rules the state, it could potentially also rule the centre. Smriti Irani can do more for Amethi today than Rahul Gandhi can.
Yes, certainly. But that is just one of the factors. There are a lot of other factors go into it, and Rahul and his team believe that they've got their bases covered. But again, all this will only be checked and tested on May 23rd when the results come out. What we're witnessing now is he's in the collectorate. I'm sure his system must be in the background, as well as list of proposers and seconders. His legal team must have vetted this, and before these papers are presented to the district magistrate, they will go through it again. Then Rahul Gandhi will get a certificate of candidature. We will soon know his list of assets and liabilities, and I'm sure the BJP will go through it with a very fine-tooth comb and will have things to say.
Oh, absolutely. Divya Maderna, what do you think is going through Rahul Gandhi's head as he signs this nomination paper? He's not filing in Amethi, which is where he's been the last 3 terms. He's gone across to Wayanad. This is a big moment for him, naturally. What would be going through his head in your view?
I think he's thinking of building a new nation, Nyay, and new policies, employment, development, and definitely not a religious color, not what you're wearing, what you eat, a unanimous approach, one India, and to bridge this divide of North and South. I think he's taking the torch ahead for a new India, new shining of India.
Okay, Vineet Goenka, the one problem for the Bharatiya Janata Party is that ever since the Congress announced Nyay, the BJP has so far failed to come up with an adequate enough response, a counter, a political counter to Nyay. You're trying to tell people that this will ruin the economy, that this will impact the fiscal situation. All that may be true, but voters in the end, if they start thinking that 72,000 rupees is coming from Santa Claus Rahul Gandhi into their bank accounts, is that something that could damage the BJP? The BJP needs to come up with a counter really quickly.
I'll certainly answer this particular question, but in the last segment, I was completing something and Javed Bhai spoke in the between, I lost the track. So let me just tell you, here I don't see any of their alliance partners. Like, in Mr. Shah's case, we saw Paswan ji, Uddhav ji coming there, and the party bigwigs like, Nitin ji, Rajnath ji standing with him and while he was filing the paper. Here I don't see Mr. Prakash Kharar or even Stalin, anybody standing next to you. That speaks about the alliance status right now with the Congress there. I don't see, Ghulam Nabi Azad or any other tall leader of Congress standing with him here. We only see brother and sister standing there. 2, if you see, Gaurav Sawant spoke to somebody who came from Kasargod, and we know that Kasargod is 198 kilometers. People have come from Kochikada, Kannur, and my people there have been SMSing me that they have been traveling even from Coimbatore to there. So the local crowd is not with them. It's a crowd which has been pulled, which has been brought from various cities and districts of Congress. And see, third parties, he is not contesting against BJP. It's a traditionally seat with Congress, and there is a good presence of left. So he's trying to backstep left. So the whole equation, if you see, he has run away from Amethi. He's trying to avoid any kind of straight fight with us. He cannot face Smriti Irani ji. Now to to answer your question on Nyay. I think people of this country will answer him. They know that. They were asking question to us when we said we will give 6,000 rupees to the farmers of the country. They said, paisa kahan se aayega? We have also heard A.K. Antony talking about Rafale cannot be brought because there is no money. Now, all of a sudden, they have found some booty which was actually looted in Augusta Westland case, or there was looted in National Herald case, that they will pay back the money to the people of this country. I think people of this country will ask this question to him. All three of them are on bail right now, Mrs. Sonia Gandhi, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, Mr. Vadra. So people will ask them questions about corruption also in their regime, and also ask one more question. All these decades when they were ruling, why didn't they contribute to the progress of this country? Why didn't they contribute to the progress of the southern India? So there are going to be question people. People will ask why, Mr. Kharafi is not standing with him, Mr. Stalin is not standing with him. Where is C.V. Naidu? Where is Trinamool, who is not there? None of them, not a single representative of his alliance partners are standing with him. That speaks volume about his status right now. He's been rejected by BSP, SP in UP. He's been rejected by other alliance partners everywhere. And rightly said by the CPI mouthpiece, it's a Waterloo, and whatever name they called him in their mouthpiece,